Have you seen the 2022 VMAs? Well, if you haven't, girl, we're going to get into all of that tea just in a few. And I don't know if you know, maybe you're a Swiftie watching this, but get excited because Taylor Swift's got a new album for all of us. And I am so excited to get into one of the theories that's been confirmed. And also, we've got Khloe Kardashian and a little update on her second baby with, of course, everyone's favorite man, Tristan Thompson. You guys, it is going to be such a fun show today. So hold on to your wigs, glue her down, sew her in if you need to. Make sure your cowboy hat is tucked tight, because we're going to speculate right here in the green chair.
Manifest, now I'm blessed. Life is sour, then it's sweet, like the lemon with the zest.
Hello, 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 hello. It is me. Hi. It's me, your homosexual Courtney Revolution, and welcome to a Kiki with Mimi, home of the Green Chair Chat. This is what the pop culture discussion that you have been missing. No, this is not a 5-minute YouTube video. This is not a 10-minute YouTube video. Girl, we are going and going and going and going. I'm Courtney Revolution, and sometimes the R in Revolution also stands for rambling, and the C in Courtney stands for conversation, and that's where you come in. So if you're watching this here, make sure that you put your opinions in the chat. If you're watching not live, you can still participate because I read all the comments, y'all. I'm a goofy. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. We have got a jam-packed show today. We're getting into the VMAs. We are talking Khloe Kardashian's second baby, Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj. A little bit of fun stories mixed in here and there, so it's not just hot, 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 hot in your face the whole entire time. But I am so excited for today's show. If you're watching today, hi, hello. Make sure that you put some crystal balls and some green hearts in the chat. And if you're watching, why not give this video a thumbs up? Because my personality is just off of the charts today, and that is due to my good old cold brew in my hashtag tea mug, which is actually Courtney Revolution merch. I think you can go to, where did I sell my merch at before? Girl, I don't remember. But when I do remember, I'll let y'all know, and then you guys can get your ass a tea mug as well. But let's get into the sip moment. Let me run on over to the Chizzy chat. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Hi, everybody. Hi, Deasia. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. I see your message. I see you. Oh, hey, girl. Hey. I see you, Lizzie. Hi, Mr. Makeshift. Oh, Mother's Load said it's been a long week full of excitement. Good. I would rather it be a long week full of excitement than a long week full of dread and negativity. You know what I'm saying? So good for you. Good for you. I see your green hearts. Hi, green hearts. Oh, I see your crystal balls. I was about to head out to catch the train to the city for a reunion with my study abroad friends. Have not seen them in years, but they can wait another hour. Lizzie, no! Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And you guys, it is a really good morning because for the first time in a while, the VMAs were actually really good this year. And I can't wait to discuss that. But you guys already know how we do. At the top of every stream, I like to start it off with a little bit of positivity, maybe a little bit of advice, a little bit of wisdom. And I think that the word of the week today is going to be pause. Like pause. Like, you know how you used to have the VCR, the DVD player? Oh my God, I'm in the crypt. And you press pause. So the tape stops, pause. And the reason why I say that is because I think that some of us, not everyone is like this, but some of us, we get caught up, right, in our routines and working and trying to hang out all the time and keeping up with our friends like the goddamn Kardashians on social media that we forget sometimes to take care of ourselves. And sometimes we need to put things on pause, external things on pause, our social media on pause, our friends on pause, not forever. Not for like a month. Maybe you might need a month. If you need a month, take a month. But like sometimes you just need like a day, 2 or 3 days just to like woosah and like get back to yourself. Speaking for myself, I will run myself into the ground. Y'all have physically seen it and not known it. Like when I was doing the Green Chair Chats like 5 days a week, where I would like start doing the show at like 6 or 7 p.m. and then I wouldn't finish until like 3 a.m. Then I jump back up at 6 to do like the thumbnail and all the other stuff. And I basically did that, I think, until The Circle came out, and I was burnt out. So I had to take a pause from doing the Green Chair Chat so that I could address all of the other areas in my life at the time, which involved a lot of like the Netflix publicity, the interviews. You guys, I was doing like 2 podcasts a day at one point, and just not repeating the same things, but just giving a lot of myself to that. And so in order for me to be back here for y'all 100% shaking my bosom, I needed to, y'all know I'm caffeinated. I needed to take sort of like a pause. So that. Love you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi 901 Erica. Karina's here. Hi, Karina. Karina, you know you my girl. Love to see you guys. Love to see you guys. Uh-oh, Carla, you done made it, bitch. I made it. I know that's right. Oh, I love when you guys make it. I love when you guys, of course, comment after, right? Because I love, sometimes I'll forget. Like, I'll forget that today is like Tuesday, and I'll come back on like Wednesday, and there'll be comments there. I'll be like, oh my God, the after sippers, the after watchers, the reheaters, if you will. And you guys are just as appreciated as the people that watch live, because I know everyone has like schedules, and some of y'all are like in college, some of y'all are moms, some of y'all are like in high school, some of y'all are watching this in class, which stop it, but not really. Okay, y'all, let's not waste any more time. Hi, Kayla. Hi. Mr. Makeshift said, just do one a week because I missed this. Yeah, you know, like you guys, honestly, I'm just keeping it real. I woke up after doing the show last night, I woke up today and I was like, wow, I've done this for a month consistently already, and I don't feel like tired or like burnt out is really the term that I would use to describe, because when The Circle came out, it was like, I'm not gonna go on a tangent, but like it was a lot. And then like to think, oh my God, I have like 2 interviews, a lunch with my new friend Savannah, a dinner with so-and-so, and then I have to try to be back home by 6 to set up for the show. And it was like, it's not gonna work. It's either I'm not gonna be able to take as much advantage of the opportunity that I was given, like a 1 in a million chance, or the show was just gonna be awful and y'all weren't gonna watch anyway. Or like I was saying, back during that time, I was getting like a lot of online hate. So like the show would have been like derailed by everybody calling me a misogynist anyway. So like, thank God that I learned all about pausing through doing The Circle and through just taking care of my mental health and making sure to just check on me. We're also streaming on Facebook today, you guys, so we're not alone. I want to say hi to Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Hi. If you're from the Facebook, good morning. We do this like every week at 9 a.m. Okay, what do? We're going to finally get into it because it's been almost 10 minutes. Let's do it, right? Okay, you guys, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Y'all know we love questions here. You guys know the popular boy band, not the Backstreet Boys, and we love the Backstreet Boys, which, here we go. My friends love the Backstreet Boys, and so they invited me to go to this Backstreet Boys concert earlier in the summer. You guys, when I tell you, I've always been an NSYNC girly. I'm still an NSYNC girly. Lance is now my Judy. But the fact that I saw the Backstreet Boys live and they ate me up, like their microphones were on as hell, shook, shocked, rattled, and rolled. Just want to say that. And got lit off like a beer. Girl, not a beer. It was like a few beers and like a wine cooler and like a shot of Fireball. Anyway, the Backstreet Boys were everything. We're talking about NSYNC though. I want to ask you guys, if you were to see NSYNC on tour, right? Not even what. Who do you think could replace Justin Timberlake on the tour? Please write your responses in the chat. If you were going to see NSYNC on tour, who do you think could replace Justin Timberlake? Let's say all the other boys are coming. Joey, JC, Chris Kirkpatrick, you could get your ass kicked. And we love Chris. He's actually very nice. I met him after Celebrity Big Brother. And Lance, who could you see replacing Justin as like just the stand-in for the tour? Who do y'all think? Not Young Gravy. Y'all better stop. First of all, hang on. Can I just say, I had no idea what the hell a Young Gravy was, what he looked like, or anything of that nature before like 2 months ago. And that he has the song that's like, never take a L no more, never think a damn thing slow. All I know is chase this dough and get money. And then I was watching the VMAs and Young Gravy was there and he's like making out with Addison Rae's mom. We're not at that part of the show yet, but I'm like, who is this man? Okay. Who's replacing Justin? Oh, Tatiana said, LMAO, no one can replace Sexy back. Ooh, if Timberlake ain't going, I ain't coming. Is Justin Timberlake not coming on the reunion tour a deal breaker for you guys? I think that's kind of important. Lizzie is saying, I personally can't think of anyone who could do Justin, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. I would go if they found somebody. Okay, well, Lizzie, I have something and I want to see, it's time to get your hashtags ready. And so you know I'm about to be a fool. I have someone, I didn't choose them. Actually, Lance is the person that chose the potential replacement if Justin does not want to do the reunion tour, right? Can I show him to you? You might not know him, so I'm going to put up like a vintage kind of like photo. So hang on. This is who they think, this is who Lance Bass thinks could replace Justin Timberlake on an NSYNC reunion tour. Do you guys, this is Darren Criss, by the way. Darren Criss was on Glee. He's very talented. Do you think that Darren Criss, if you know who he is, do you think that Darren Criss could replace Justin Timberlake on an NSYNC reunion tour? Hashtag yes, Darren. Hashtag no, Darren. Let me know in the comments. Please let me know. I'm so curious if you think that Mr. Darren Criss could replace Justin Timberlake on the road. I mean, this is what Lance Bass said. He said, oh, I know exactly who it would be. He's really great with harmonies. A lot of people don't know that he kind of came from in college, like he studied music and he's amazing with harmonies. He called him a great guy and he loves boy bands. He's from that era. He would just be the perfect fit. Now, I want to say this, and I'm going to be honest. I love Darren Criss. Ooh. Easy on the eyes, talented. I love a dark-haired, bright-eyed man, right? And I loved Glee. Ex-Gleek here. Ex-Gleek here. Let's try to break out of the Gleek moment, right? This is what he looks like. I don't know. I just wanted to give the warbler picture so that you guys, so I could refresh your drink and you could understand who we were talking about. Now, here's the thing. I was a little, you guys, I was a little skeptical. Right? I was like, I love Darren Criss. I think that he's absolutely ravishing. But then I was like, I don't know if he would exactly fit in with the other members of NSYNC. I don't know if he's the exact sugar cube that they need in their tea, if you will. And then as I was reading the article had mentioned that Darren Criss had already kind of like dipped his pinky toe in the NSYNC pool with JC Chasez. And we love JC Chasez. He had like sang live, like Darren Criss was like on a guitar. I watched the video. It was like he was like singing guitar with JC Chasez like live on stage, and he did not sound bad. Now, don't eat me up. Did he sound like Justin Timberlake? Hell no. Did it give NSYNC? Well, it was just JC and Darren. Hell no. But how about this? Maybe for people that weren't that massive of NSYNC fans, they would accept it. I don't look at it as pickle juice or as something that's like not as good as it could be. Like, of course, Justin Timberlake is an icon. Of course, no one can replace Justin Timberlake. But I mean, it's not like Darren Criss can't sing. Y'all see me trying to sell it? Lizzie said people weren't sure about Queen with Adam Lambert, but he's still doing that and doing it well. I say give him a chance. You know what? See, that's why I talk to y'all. Lizzie, that is the perfect example. The perfect example. Oh my God. Adam Lambert put his little albums out and it was like, okay, girl, I'm here for your entertainment. And what do you want from me? He had hits. Then he did the Queen shit. We ain't heard from Adam Lambert since, to me. I haven't heard from Adam Lambert since. He's been doing that Queen act since forever, since he done signed the contract, girl. So like maybe. Sonia saying, I love Darren, but hashtag no Darren. His career is big enough that he would not need to do this. I think more of an unknown. Oh. Interesting angle. Would y'all want to see NSYNC with an unknown? I'm dead. C said, replacing icons with Glee girls, file charges. I'm dead. Mr. Mixon said, absolutely, Daddy Darren. Carla said, oh, hell no. I need some of whatever he's smoking. Not too much on my sister Lance. Wait. Hey, Lady T Joy, welcome. I'm glad you made it. I'm dead. C said, tell Lance to just take him on tour and leave that on the tour bus. Not the shit on the tour bus. We have some yes Darrens. Mother's Lotus saying Adam Devine. C said, full package. I forget a lot of people stand mediocre white guys on looks and a teaspoon of talent dragged him. I think that Darren Criss is talented. Would I say that he's the full package in terms of replacing Justin Timberlake? I'm sure that there are better options, but when I think of like recognizable face that would sell tickets, talented enough to at least sing the damn songs, and I know Darren Criss could, you know, if he wanted to rock your body real quick, he definitely could. I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting story to start out with, because I never thought NSYNC would consider doing a tour without Justin. Justin, listen, you're problematic as hell. But you need to get your ass back on the road. You need to go on ahead and do that. Yeah, go ahead. You still sell tickets. We ain't forget what you did to Janet. We ain't forget about the kiss moment with Jessica Biel either. We certainly ain't forget about that. But go on ahead and go on the road with the boys. Give them something fun to do. Because I would go and see NSYNC. I think I would pay a good old coin to see NSYNC. But anyway, y'all, I digress. Who here knows Lizzie McGuire? Because we're back campaigning for Miss Lizzie to come back, and we won't spend too much time on this. But why DNCE? Y'all remember DNCE, right? Cake by the Ocean and all that. Joe Jonas and the girlies. And we like DNCE here. This is a safe space for DNCE. They make bops. In fact, when the Jonas Brothers take a break of any kind, I am thirsty as hell for DNC music. They got their ass up on the TikTok and they said, girl, we're campaigning for Lizzie McGuire to bring her ass back. So they sat up there on TikTok and they sang come clean, which was like, if you guys don't know, Hilary Duff's kind of like one of her iconic songs that blew up the charts, and it's like the theme song of Laguna Beach, and everybody knows Come Clean. I want to ask you guys, do we think that there's ever a chance that Lizzie McGuire is going to ever come back? Hashtag yes, Lizzie. Hashtag no, Lizzie. And while you guys think about that, I sound like a teacher. And while you guys think about that, I just want to give you sort of like a comment that Hilary Duff has said recently. She said that she doesn't love discussing the revival often because the internet seems to explode whenever Lizzie stuff is brought up. But she says, I think there's always a possibility there. And even if she's 40, I don't think people care. It's always going to be somewhat interesting to people to see where she ended up. Very sad. Wait, very sad, girl. All of us love Miss Lizzie. Me. Miss Lizzie is iconic. I still be rocking out to the Lizzie movie soundtrack, and I'm not ashamed. Volare, oh, cantare, oh. Don't get me started, because I definitely had that soundtrack, and I wore her ass out. all around the world. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Let's go. Zippers and your pearls. Y'all know that one? When I walk through the door, I'm a debutante. When I punk through the door, I'm a debutante. I have to do a Club Courtney before the year is out, so we can really get back into those deep cuts. I can really go back to putting y'all on to these good hits. I'm so silly today, you guys. It's definitely the coffee. But I definitely want Lizzie to come back. Lizzie wants to come back. Carla is saying yes. Sia is saying Metamorphosis was the vibe, but she's living her life out of music and it looks good on her. She's thriving. Listen, see, I 100,000 million trillion gazillion percent agree. I think that Hilary Duff is one of our child celebrities that has really grown up and grown into herself. She's really been intentional about not getting caught up like Usher bitch in all of the hoopla that can come with like that childhood stardom. And I really appreciate her as a celebrity and as a parent all the more because of it. She's really kind of like intentional about staying out of the BS, and that's why I like her. But I gotta admit, I want one more album out of Hilary Duff. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I want one more album out of Hilary Duff. I think I saw someone in the chat say how She Met Your Mother. I watched a few episodes of that, but see, my disconnect is I didn't watch the original, and I know I don't have to, but I'm a girly. I need to catch every joke, every Easter egg, or I feel like I'm not getting the full experience. So maybe one day I'll go back and watch the whole shebang, Neil Patrick, and then jump into Miss Hillary again. But I want more music. I don't know why I'm such a big Hilary Duff music fan, but I like her. She had hits, y'all. She had hits. All right, now we have reality TV news, and I know how some of y'all feel about non-Kardashian reality TV news, but I have to do it because I'm thirsty, and if I don't talk about it, I'm forced to like talk about it with like my real life friends who don't watch Bravo at all. Now, these are these are some Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is Kandi Burruss, and this is Phaedra Parks. And for those of you guys that do not watch this television program, let me break it down for you. Now, Kandi Burruss and the black sparkly top, entrepreneur, business icon, vintage legend singer from the group Escape from the 90s. And then on the right, we have Phaedra Park, lawyer, Southern Belle, etc., etc. On the show, they were best friends, and then Phaedra, to make a long story short, lied about Kandi having a sex dungeon and wanting to assault, basically, kind of one of the other castmates, and it came out in the big reunion that Phaedra was the big liar. Now, it's been some years since then, and Kandi is basically always being asked about how she feels about Phaedra's return to the show, because basically she was fired from the show. But it seems as though, you guys, that Phaedra is sort of being trickled back into the show. So like she just appeared, there's like a spinoff show of Housewives that's kind of like an all-stars where they put a whole bunch of the wives from different cities together, and it's called Ultimate Girls Trip, and Phaedra was on that. They just put her ex-husband on this past Sunday's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and so they keep asking Kandi if she's open to sort of a reconciliation with Phaedra, and she said to People Magazine recently, no. I mean, I'm just being honest. I understand the fans want to support her, and I say, sure, support her. And then she said she's on Bravo because Ultimate Girls Trip does stream on Peacock originally, and then they, as time goes on, they add it to the Bravo network lineup. So Kandi is sort of saying, you know, we can support her as the fans, but she's not open to reconciling with her. Even if you don't watch the show, if your best friend lied on you and said you had a sex dungeon and that you was going to assault somebody on national television, and you have multiple businesses that could fail because of this rumor, do you think that you would be open to them saying sorry to you on camera? Hashtag yes sorry, hashtag no sorry. Brandy, you a mess. Oh, Phaedra, where did your neck go? I cannot with that comment, Brandy. Carlos, LMAO, vintage singer. Listen, Kandi Burruss is an icon. She is a legend. I say vintage singer because Escape is like one of those like groups from the 90s that's that good house cleaning music. Like when I think of like good house cleaning music, I think of like good house cleaning music from like back in the day, like stuff that my mom would put on when it's time to clean the house. When it's time for me to clean the house, girl, you're gonna get that super freaky girl. But when my mom clean the house, you're gonna hear some Luther Vandross, some Celine Dion, some SWV, some Escape, some Jade. Like you know what I mean? It just brings me back. It just brings me back. Carla's mentioning that Phaedra also made an appearance on Housewives of Dubai. Yes, and here's the thing, Carla. I think that Phaedra has said somewhere recently that she wouldn't come back to Atlanta, but she's definitely open to going to Dubai, which I guess it would definitely bring the ratings. Amanda is saying, I mean, crazy is crazy, and forgiveness is not going to change that. I agree. Tina is saying what Phaedra said was a lawsuit. Sorry doesn't cover it. Oop! I mean, Phaedra, lucky Candy didn't lawyer up and, well, there could be things in their contract that prevents that, but I'm sure if that wasn't like a TV show kind of situation, it would really be messy. What you saying, Carla? Carla said, I would never, ever, ever, ever forgive her. Kayla saying no. Lizzie would say, weird lie, but since 50 Shades, sex dungeons aren't really shocking. Yeah, and for Candy is a very sex positive kind of woman. Like she has an adult toy line. Like she had sort of like a thing kind of like Green Chair Chats, but she talked a lot about sex and relationships. And it wasn't so much the sex dungeon part that was the negative. It was the Phaedra telling Portia on the show, hey, Candy told me that she wanted to maybe put something in your drink and then her and her husband have their way with you, if you will, right? So then when Portia and Candy eventually wound up getting into it, then Portia was like, well, I heard. And it was like, you can't be saying those kinds of things on camera because once it's out there, it's out there. So I understand why Candy is so why that door for her right now is closed. Tina saying no, a lot of no's. Christina saying hashtag no sorry, but off cameras. Yes. That's fair. That's fair because maybe Christina, you might feel like, well, don't exploit this moment just to get back on the show. And I completely understand that. Adriana saying no sorry. Candy is very open about sex. She has a toy line. Hashtag I stand Candy. I stand Candy as well. I think that, and Nene, for the record, Nene is my favorite out of Atlanta, and she always will be, whether she's right or wrong. I'll always have a soft spot for her. But I will admit that as the later seasons go on, I really started to hone in on the qualities I liked about Candy, and she's really a boss, and I really like that. Sia saying unforgivable. You can't mess with my bag like that on such a platform with those kinds of claims. Nah, I'm good on that, sis. And hey, I agree. These are our boundaries, right? Like, and this is our job at the end of the day. Our job, speaking for Candy, our job is like show our lives on camera and interact with these ladies, and like, who wants to purposely add a stressor at work? You know? Oh, hey, Tamara, what's up, girl? Hashtag no way. Hey, Courtney says, how are you doing? Hey, Tamara. I'm actually doing just dandy like Candy on this fine morning. I've got my coffee right here. We're going to get into some, what we getting into? Oh, it's already looking like it's about that time, y'all. I know that's right. Okay, y'all. If you are ready for a little VMAs quick cap, hashtag yes VMAs. Because we're going to get into some things real quick. I got a lot of pictures. We got a lot of, girl, we're going to be hashtagging today. We're going to be hashtagging and hashtagging and hashtagging. If you guys are ready for the VMA stuff, of course, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new watching for the first time, hi, hello, welcome to the Green Chair Chats. We talk about all sorts of celebrity stuff here. Oh my God, this garbage truck outside. Shh, I'm doing a live show. Please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. It'd be appreciated, and support the channel any way you can with, a super chat or just following me on social media. Thanks. Mwah. Oh my God, Tina said I got my Trader Joe watermelon tea. I literally have that downstairs in my kitchen right now. You know me so well. Hashtag on all the tea. Yes, VMAs. Yes, VMAs. Yes, VMAs. Mr. Makeshift couldn't even get the S out. I know that's right. Yes, VMAs. Oh, y'all. Okay. Let's take a sip. Let's take a sip and then let's take a trip. Me. Let me, you gotta lubricate with caffeine, y'all. Okay. Okay, so the VMAs, oh my God, we're on Sunday, right? You guys, I really have to say, brava, MTV. Brava, 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 brava. Of course, every show can't be perfect, flawless, but this particular show to me, and maybe I'm biased for several reasons that I'm sure you'll figure out as we get through this discussion, but there was just something so incredibly magical and likable about this evening. First of all, let's just get into some of these looks. Just some, right? Because there were a lot of people there. We've got Chloe Bailey. We've got Lotto. Do y'all like Lotto? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I love Lotto a lot. She's like really up there for me. She's very consistent. Like her music is good. I love that she raps about a variety of things. And I mean, I just overall just really enjoy her. She's got this green kind of like boxy shoulder pad businesswoman up top moment, and then Chloe got this silver number just giving us slinky dinky do, looking good, looking ravishing. I really, really like her a lot. Both of them, actually. Two completely different styles, but both completely exceptional. Do y'all like these looks? I like them a lot. I think that they looked really, really, really good. Shout out to them. And my other favorite thing I'll do one favorite thing about both, right? So I really like Chloe because she is someone that I feel like gets a lot of online criticism because she is so forward about showing off her body. I mean, she's a young girl, and I think that we're allowed to express our sexuality in any way that we want. And I love that she kind of quote unquote pushes the envelope, not to me, but to a lot of the general public. She does, but Lotto, I really like because she is someone that kind of stays out of all of the drama. Like on top of everything that's great about her, she doesn't have to like pull a PR stunt to like get my eyes on her. If I see her name on a feature, I'm going to listen. I think that she's very humble. She stays in her lane. And I think that she has a sound that's very much her own. When I look at Lotto, I don't see another Megan. I don't see another Nicki. I don't see Cardi. I don't see Flo Milli. I see Lotto. I love her, love her, love her. Mr. Makeshift says Lotto needs her moment. Yes, Mr. Makeshift. Yeah, I know that's right. Y'all are really my people because I was like, I don't know if they know about Lotto like that. But listen, I love her. So if she ever gets into a scandal, we'll definitely be talking about her. But when there's positive stuff, we definitely will discuss her as well. Now, here are some other ladies. We have Dove Cameron on the left, who, if you don't know, Dove Cameron, both of these ladies, actually, Disney girls, Dove Cameron on the left, Sabrina Carpenter on the right. You guys already know. Sabrina Carpenter, that's my girlie, period. Sabrina Carpenter's album that she just released, I think, is The Chef's Kiss. Oh my God, Nonsense. You ate me up. This song catchier than chicken poxes. What? Ate me up. I think that both of them look good as well. I think that there's sort of like a little bit of like a goth alternative twist with Dove Cameron. I feel like she's kind of like reclaiming her image a little bit because I don't know if you guys remember, if you even know who Dove Cameron is, but she almost kind of looked a little bit like Sabrina Carpenter once upon a time ago, like that really blonde. It was giving goody back in the day. But I still like her. I like her a lot. And she's very talented as well. Sabrina Carpenter, that's my girlie. She needs to take my money for this tour. I will be in the audience screaming at the top of my lungs, crying, doing all I'm so dramatic. Doing all of the hoopla because I really like her a lot as well. Lil Nas X, bitch. First of all, the chest. One more time. Bitch. He looked so good. Like, girl, the whole night he looked good. I couldn't even get over it. This number, I feel like, is what the VMAs is about. It's about giving you camp. It's about giving you excitement. It's about giving you maybe something that we've seen before, because obviously it's been on the runway before, and like Iman has worn something similar to it, I believe, at the Met Gala. But I mean, on a Black queer man, we don't get enough of this. It's very rare that I get to see anyone or anything that is even remotely close to myself in the media. And the fact that we get like a Lil Nas X or like a Saucy Santana, or like, wait until I start slowly getting y'all into Kid Ken, because that's my other niece too. We love Kid Ken here. Like, we just need our Black queer men to just be more at the forefront. And sometimes it takes kicking down a door, or like really making sure that you put the attention on you to do that. And I feel like Lil Nas X does that effortlessly. Also, I swear to God, my VMAs recap is not fashion, please. We will move on in a second. But did y'all like Lil Nas X's look? Because I really liked it a lot. Wait, what does he say about Dove Cameron? Love Dove, but her stylist needs to be fired. Her song Breakfast is so good, though. I know her from Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, I didn't know she did that. See, I'm dead. I might have to check that out. I need to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., y'all. Brandy is saying he definitely went camp like Katy Perry. Lady Gaga has Nas looks. Get him. Get him. Sia saying, I'm happy Lil Nas is finally comfortable in the industry and himself to be cocky about his looks. Listen, I agree. I think sometimes as queer people, there's and I won't speak for all of us, but there's like sort of like that fear of coming out because you're so different. You know that you'll always be different from everyone else. But then for some of us, and I want it to be for all of us, there comes a point where it's like, girl, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Let me not get into my Beyonce bag. But, you know, maybe this is Lil Nas X's I'm that girl moment, and I hope that it lasts the rest of his life. Okay. Last one, because I'm going to skip Becky G. No shade. We love you, Becky G. But I'm gonna end with Blackpink. Because Blackpink is a force to be reckoned with. I love the Blinks. I enjoy their music. And one of the things I noticed where they were going hard during Nicki's Vanguard performance, I was seeing like all these videos of Blackpink going off. I love how they all always look uniform, but there's always like that little bit of difference between them. They've all got that sort of black thing, but we see like the members, they all have their own individual style. They're all their own individual personalities. And that's why we love them. More Blackpink in the future. I don't want them to break up anytime soon. Now that we've talked about everyone's clothes, now that we've talked about the outfits, fashion please, did y'all see those performances? What did we think of Jack Harlow? Because that's how the show started. The show started off with Jack Harlow. He sort of came out and he did his little song, and I'm as I guess in the first class, and he brought out Fergie. Do we love Fergie? Because I love Fergie. I don't even think I could spell without Fergie and Gwen Stefani, to be honest. I was very surprised that he brought out Fergie initially, right? In the beginning, I was like, oh my God, Fergie, I'm so surprised. But then, you guys, I really had to think about it. I almost said Lil Nas X. Jack Harlow is interesting to me because he has an amazing team, right? And he very much knows his audience. When he sort of had that, I don't want to say beef, but when he sort of made waves with Brandy, right? He made sure that when he was invited to the BET Awards to perform, that Brandy come on out and, you know, give that little cosign. And now here we are at the VMAs. Completely different audience, demographic, what have you. And now you making sure you bring out Miss Fergie for that nostalgia effect, and that you make a moment. You get what I'm saying? So I really appreciate those little nods, because those things could lead to like holes in a balloon, right? And we never want our balloons to pop or deflate. I think that down the line, had Jack Harlow not brought out Brandy, it would have down the line affected his career. And I don't think that Jack Harlow is a bad person. I think that he's very talented. Some people may think that he's a basic white guy, and okay, and we need them. We need them out there. Everyone can't be, you know, super seasoned or what have you. But I appreciate his nods to the culture, his appreciation for Black women, and I can't make the bops not bop, y'all. The music is good. Amanda said, sorry, Courtney, that's a no for me. I'm dead. Adriana said, yes, he is great. I love how I didn't look at the comments. If I would have read the comments before, I would have kept everything I just said. I would have kept it. I just would have kept it. I'm like, y'all like Jack Harlow anyway. I'm dead. I very said love that he brought out Fergie, but the song just ain't for me. Totally fine. I did think it was weird, you guys, that like Jack Harlow, I think he like won the award for like Song of the Summer or like Song of the Year for that song. And I was like, wait, what? Now Jackie boy. How did that happen? But hey, it's a fan voted award. So we can't get mad at the, what is Jack Harlow fans called? The Harlowites? I don't know. I don't know what the fans are called. The Harlowites. Let me just leave it. Bless him. But cute performance. I like Jack Harlow. We had Lizzo perform. And Lizzo's performance was cute. It was giving, it kind of reminded me of like this Beyonce performance years ago with like the screen work and all of the graphics and the, you know, the stuff. I think more importantly than Lizzo's performance, and the reason why I'm so lackluster mood-wise about Lizzo's performance was because I'm selfish and gay. So I wanted Lizzo to perform Birthday Girl, and she did not. So, I mean, it was cute. But I thought it was more important that when she accepted her award later on in the night, that she kind of like addressed the comments that comedian Aries Spears had made about her body and about her weight. So like he had kind of said like these awful, I don't even want to repeat, you guys, because I thought it was very awful. He was basically just body shaming her and saying that because she's a bigger woman, like she looks awful and people need to be telling her, you know, to get on the treadmill, whatever. And Lizzo very much had her moment. She kind of took a page out of that Nicki Minaj book, and she was like, you know, now back to this bitch that's talking about me in the press. And then she was like, they asked me, why don't you clap back? And she's like, cause bitch, I'm winning. And I love it, right? I love all of that stuff. I really, really, really do. It just makes me, it bothers me that people feel like they're like less valuable. And I wish that people, not just celebrities, I wish that people weren't so comfortable like making fun of someone's weight. Like, not saying that this is the case, but like Lizzo could be like sick. Like I think I like stuff like Chad that passed away, he was like sick and that photo had come out of him from Black Panther and people were like making fun of him. It's just like you just never know like what people have going on in their personal lives and like what they think about like when they're going to sleep at night. And I wish that people weren't so comfortable being so critical on other people's weight, especially from like a man to a woman. It really doesn't sit well with me. And it also doesn't sit well with me that Lizzo has to always be the strong, happy, proud to be big. Like it's annoying that she has to be that, or I feel as a fan that she has to be that. Sometimes I just want Lizzo to just say, shut the fuck up, honestly. And then walk outside naked or something. Like it's just annoying that like Aries Spears, who Miss Thing, you look like a bag of rotten potatoes, a sack of rotten potatoes. The fact that he felt comfortable enough, as unattractive and repulsive as he is, to sit up there and make those comments about her body is just like, it blew my mind. But regardless, Lizzo did not let those things rattle her. She got her happy ass up on that stage and got her award and had her moment, and all was good. Hi, Colby. I love you too. Shout out to my my Facebook girlies. Mr. Makeshift said, and I'll pass. He said they bullied Adele into the gym. So, do you guys think that? Do you guys think that the public bullied Adele into the gym? I didn't look at it that way, but interesting. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea said Kayla Kicks invited me to this. Love it. Hey, thank you. If you're new here and your friends invited you, which by the way, please invite your friends. It's so fun. just give the video a thumbs up and say, hey, when you're in the chat. Girl, we're talking about Aries Spears and why he's so rude about Lizzo's weight. Don't be talking about people's weights. Like, I know we kiki here about Khloe Kardashian, but we ain't getting into that weight stuff. You get what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that. Nor babes, we ain't gonna do that. Now, let's move on to the queen. Well, let's not move on to the queen just yet. I just want to say this. One of my favorite things about the VMAs this year was I felt like this was kind of like the year of the return of Taylor Swift. And the reason why I felt this way is because there was a period of time where people were so obsessed with everything Taylor Swift was doing at every award show. People were like upset that she was dancing. People were upset that she was like cheering. People were just like upset that she was existing. And here's the thing. I love Taylor Swift here. But even if I didn't, I have a question, y'all. And maybe it's, I don't want to say I relate, but let me say this, and then I'll give my own experience as I do. And if you can maybe kind of get it, hashtag I understand or hashtag don't understand. Totally fine if you don't get it, right? So it's just like the VMAs is like this huge award show. Everyone watches it. Everyone and their mom is there. Like literally my friend Mike, who was just on All Star Shore, X on the Beach, Lindsay Lohan Beach Club. He was able to go and attend the VMAs. Like everyone goes to this thing. Why would you want to go all the way to the VMAs and sit in the audience and be quiet? Y'all, imagine flying all the way from your state. Let's say your state is far away from New York, and you got to fly all the way across the country. Like, there's no way I'm getting on a plane from LA and going all the way to the East Coast to go to put on a beautiful dress or tuxedo or whatever, and then go and sit in a chair and don't move. This year was the return of Taylor Swift coming back to award shows and showing y'all hoes how to have fun. And the reason why I relate to that is because you guys, listen, you can look at the views on this video. I am not like some popular vlogger, influencer, whatever. I was on a reality TV show, and sometimes people recognize me because I have circle glasses on from time to time. However, this does mean that I get invited to events, like little things here and there, a little Instagram, a little Forever 21 event. Y'all see on my Instagram story, which y'all can follow me down right there. It's right there. You can follow me there. And let me tell you about this event I went to real quick. We were invited to this event for Instagram. Shout out to Instagram. They treated us so good. We went all the way out to Malibu, which if you don't live in LA, Malibu all the way over yonder, girl, because ain't nobody got no money for that. So they all the way out there, girl. Girl, if y'all don't know, Google the restaurant Nobu. Nobu. Girl, as soon as you open up that website, you're going to know. Money. Instagram said, girl, come on down to Malibu for the day. Hang out at Nobu, girl. It's going to be music. Girl, we going to kiki to the kiki. We going to have performances by Don't Remember and what have you. So I invited my girl, Lauren Ashley Beck. She was on Survivor. That's like one of my best friends. Love her to death. Shout out to Lauren Ashley Beck. Me and Lauren Ashley show up. Now, keep in mind, it is like creators as far as the eye can see. TikTokers, girl, I don't know none of them. As far as the eye can see, I don't know none of them. And it's just like, girl, you know Amorphous, y'all? Let me tell you, y'all better know about Amorphous, y'all. Amorphous is that guy, the little guy, little light-skinned dude that he be mixing the songs together, the DJ, right? He was one of the best parts of the whole thing, because he was the DJ, and then they were giving out just plates of sushi, free plates of sushi. Y'all, why am I going all the way out to Malibu where there's free sushi? Amorphous is mixing up them hits, and it's open bar. And y'all done came all the way down here and y'all just standing around? Bitch, y'all, when I tell y'all I ate as much sushi as I could hold in my little gut, me and Lauren Ashley got lit. And girl, we was turning up, twerking, dancing, jumping up and down, because we went through some sort of experience, or as an influencer, you've worked so hard to upload 50,000 TikToks a day. You mean to tell me you gonna come all the way out here and not enjoy the shit? Not me, y'all. I ain't never gonna be too noticeable to care about people looking at me turning up. some of these people be too stuck up. Some of these influencers be panties in a bunch. Not me. I'ma always be the girl that turn up. And that's why I enjoyed seeing Taylor at the VMAs, because it reminded me of myself. It don't matter. Taylor could have $300,000 dress on. Taylor gonna go in that audience and shake her ass. And that's me. That's me. Period. 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 So anyway, y'all, let's get into our video vanguard. The queen, Nicki Minaj. She was our Video Vanguard recipient for the VMAs this year, and she absolutely smashed it. She put on quite the show, performing a medley of her songs. I mean, she did Monster, Super Bass, Super Freaky Girl, Moment for Life. I mean, you guys, I was in the bed screaming. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the bed screaming. I knew every single lyric, obviously, and it's just such an amazing thing to see your favorite artist kind of come full circle. You know, I'm 30 now, just for clarity, and I discovered Nicki Minaj in the 11th grade in Mr. Jones's world geography class. I will never forget it. And to watch her career go from a staircase in the projects to MTV Video Music Award Video Vanguard recipient absolutely blew my mind. And it just goes to show that you can have anything you want if you work hard enough for it. She performed and then accepted her award, and in her speech, she thanked so many people that inspired her flow: Foxy Brown, Jay-Z. I think that some people wanted her to mention Lil' Kim, but I feel like Lil' Kim did not. Well, I can't speak for Nicki Minaj, but I don't think that Lil' Kim's flow rap-wise influenced Nicki Minaj, which is why she was not mentioned. But she did mention a bunch of people. You know, she mentioned her father. She brought up her son, Papa Bear, that she loves very much. She thanked the Barbs. And then she kind of had a moment that was like about mental health. And she was saying that she wished that Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson were here. And she kind of brought up the fact that like, we just like don't know what goes on in celebrities' lives, like for real, for real. We love to speculate and have fun here, but like, do we ever really know mentally what's going on? Like, do we know what Whitney Houston was going through on that day, Michael Jackson on that day when he was climbing his ass up in that tree during the interview? Like, do we know? We don't. That's the answer. We don't. I'm dead. Sorry, y'all. The show goes from like me being like a screeching howler monkey, and then I start getting like serious all of a sudden. I'm like, we don't know what's going on. Something else that was not exactly controversial, but certainly spoken about heavily. Y'all know him. How many of y'all like Bad Bunny? Do y'all like Bad Bunny? Hashtag yes bunny. Hashtag no bunny. Tell me if you like Bad Bunny. Listen, my friends love Bad Bunny. Girl, Bad Bunny girl done saved the music industry as far as they're concerned. And I support it. Bad Bunny does make really, really good music. And also, people don't realize Bad Bunny, his music sells. Like, he is like a worldwide phenomenon. Like, there is no denying that Bad Bunny is like a superstar in his own right. Like, period. Okay, so y'all like Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny. Hashtag yes bunny. I cannot write quickly enough. I love seeing your Bad Bunny. Yes. I didn't realize y'all likes Bad Bunny like that. Oh my God. Jeez. Okay. Now I know. Okay. Bad Bunny ever does anything, we have to put him in the show. We have to. I didn't realize. C said Bad Bunny is good for the culture and his music is fire, but it's still Maluma for me. Girl, Maluma, fine as hell. I know that's right. Your taste. Listen, Bad Bunny is cool as hell. I don't know why there was so much controversy around his VMAs performance, but let me just like show you the photograph. So he's like performing his song. Didi me pregunto. Oh, we love it. And then he kissed his male backup dancer, but he also kissed his female backup dancer. So I don't see what the big deal is. People are saying that, first of all, don't compare Bad Bunny to Harry Styles, period. Let's not do that. And not in a negative way. There's just like nothing to compare about Harry Styles and Bad Bunny. Like they're both being accused of queer baiting. And I heavily disagree on Bad Bunny queer baiting. I think that Bad Bunny has been doing a stellar job of trying to break gender norms, number one, when it comes to fashion. He's dressed up in drag before. And even in an interview I read that he said he is a heterosexual male that is attracted to women, but he doesn't know if down the line he could be attracted to another man or men. So, I mean, there's a sort of fluidity there that I think is fair. That, like, I mean, what else do y'all want from him? Like, I don't get it. But people were all up in arms over the fact that he kissed this man on TV, and I'm like, it's very much giving Christina Aguilera, Madonna, Britney Spears all over again. Like, who cares? Did you guys see his performance? Did you think that it was such like, oh my God, Lizzie, you literally just said what I Lizzie, get out of my head. Clearly a throwback to the Britney Madonna moment. A lot of VMAs throwbacks this year. I agree. I just it just really annoyed me that like immediately like people were like freaking out over it. And I'm like, hashtag just a kiss. Like, who cares? I don't get it. Sonia is saying he did a Madonna VMAs kissing moment, but with both genders, and people are freaking out. He's been very transparent about having fluidity in him. Exactly. You know, people just love to like complain just to complain, you know? But that's life, right? Now, let's move on to almost what y'all are here for. Some of y'all. I want to say this is another selfish thing for me. One of my favorite things about the VMAs this year was the fact that there were so many Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj interactions. If you're new here, my two favorite celebrities are Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj. Like there's no number one, number two. They both share the number one spot. Like they are my two halves. They are my two personalities, my two moods. Like Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift. The fact that there were so many Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj interactions during this show blew my mind. Taylor Swift dancing her ass off during Nicki's performance. Taylor trying to get the crowd to even stand up during Nicki's like Vanguard speech. Like, why would y'all not get the hell up? First of all, get your asses up on your feet. I know that's right, Taylor. Nicki presenting Taylor with her award, and then like the hug they shared. It just all was like, it just made me like a very happy man. Like, come on, you guys. Like, are you kidding me? I even got a picture of like Nicki and Taylor like at an after party, and like Nicki's like filming this video, and she's like, Barbs, I know you love her. We all love her. And I just felt like she was talking directly to me, because I'm sure Nicki sees on her Twitter timeline that I'm always, always, always screaming about Taylor Swift like a crazy person. Now, even more well, I don't want to say even more important than Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj being friends. I want to say I'm excited because Taylor Swift announced her new album while accepting Video of the Year. And this is what she said during her speech. She said, "You guys, I'm just so proud of what we made, and I know that every second of this moment that we wouldn't have been able to make this short film if it weren't for you, the fans, because I wouldn't be able to re-record my album, which included the song If It Weren't For You. You emboldened me to do that, and I had sort of made up my mind that if you were going to be this generous and give us this, I thought it might be a fun moment to tell you that my brand new album comes out October 21st, and I will tell you more at midnight." So y'all already know I hit the floor. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna water it down. I'm a psychopath. I lost it. I literally collapsed, like fell to the floor. It sounded like a bag of bricks, just like hit the floor. Complete mess. So we waited with bated breath until midnight, and then Taylor hit us with the cover for Midnight's, her new album. You guys, gag, 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 gag. This is what she posted on Instagram. She says, "We lie awake in love and in fear, in turmoil and in tears. We stare at walls and drink until they speak back. We twist in our self made cages and pray that we aren't, right to this minute, about to make some fateful, life altering mistake. This is a collection of music written in the middle of the night, a journey through terrors and sweet dreams, the floors we pace and the demons we face. For all of us who have tossed and turned and decided to keep the lanterns lit and go searching, hoping that just maybe, when the clock strikes 12, we'll meet ourselves. Midnights, the stories of 13 sleepless nights scattered throughout my life, will be out October 21st. Meet me at midnight." You guys, I am not going to lie. When I saw Taylor Swift at like on the VMAs carpet and stuff, I thought that she was going to drop "Look What You Made Me Do" Taylor's version, because the dress very much reminded me of when she was laying in the bathtub. In the music video, it was giving that. So I thought she was just going to drop that and say, "Hold out until the spring when I win this court case and we get 1989." But Taylor said, "Oh no, ho. Y'all waiting for this one." So we got 2 months and Midnights will come out. What do we think this album is going to sound like, you guys? Because I think that is where my mind is like sonically, where are we going? Because when I think of Midnights, I'm thinking not exactly somber, but I'm thinking more subdued. I'm thinking more dreamy. I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Makeshift is saying, could Nicki be a feature on Midnights? Maybe. Listen. If Nicki's on a Taylor album, I just want to say I can't wait for Nicki and Taylor to just add one more number one, because it's going to be a number one like this. The Barbs and the Swifties, the good ones, have been waiting for this collab between Nicki and Taylor since I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. Well, actually, that was a little bit early. It was more like, you know what song I really like? I love a Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. LOL, my mom in the circle. Our favorite song is Super Bass. I'm dead. Yes, I'm so excited. Lizzie said, "Tell me how I didn't watch the VMAs but had a dream that Taylor gave us a new album, and I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and I saw the announcement." Lizzie, LOL. Okay, so there's this girl. There's a Swiftie. I think her name is Delphine. Don't drag me if her name's not Delphine. And like, I think like when Folklore had like come out, she like went camping in the woods and was like, "Going camping for a while. Hope to come back to something fun when I'm done camping." And like when she came back, it was a new Taylor Swift album. Literally the night of the VMAs, she was like, "Taking a nap. Hope I wake up to something good." And then she woke up to a Taylor like album announcement. I was gagged. Imagine. Now, I want to go on ahead and show y'all something. This is the house from Lover, right? And this this house has been the topic of conversation for a little bit of a minute now, because it's looking like, oh my God, Taylor, your house is complete. Fans were kind of speculating that the stars surrounding the house and sort of this starry night was signifying this new album, Midnights. And there was a TikTok made, sort of like expressing and explaining this theory. And Swifties were actually losing their shit, because Taylor actually liked the TikTok. So that's her way of confirming that Midnights is sort of completing this. What are we calling this, you guys? This cycle of Taylor albums? Is she gonna go in a completely different direction after Midnights? Do we get a different landscape? Does it go from a little home with an attic to a mansion with 13 more albums? I don't know, but it is one big fan theory that that the Swifties were very excited to sort of have confirmed. I didn't even think that the forest and the stars were even part of the house breakdown at all. Mr. Makeshift is saying, "What you said, sir?" He said, "Oh, there's also the man wall and something with the clocks." What? I did not see that. Katie said, "Hey, y'all, I'm back from my hot mom walk." Me, I'm about to go on mine right after this, girl. I know that's right. I'm just so dead at all of this. Everything with that Taylor does is sort of Not even sort of. It's very calculated, it's very strategic, and it's fun for Easter egg hunters, rather. Easter egg hunters, Easter egg finders. You just have to be clever enough to know what to look for. Now, I want to ask y'all, do y'all think that there is anything important happening on Midnight's release day? The reason why I'm asking is because these things may distract you from Midnight's release. If any of these things distract you, hashtag yes distraction. And if none of these things distract you, hashtag no distraction. So, up first, on October 21st, after you listen to Midnights, you may want to head on down to the movie theater. Select theaters, actually, because Harry Styles' movie, My Policeman, also comes out on the same day. So make sure that your Prime Video account is ready. Make sure that your coins are secure. Make sure that your movie tickets are purchased, because Harry Styles is in My Policeman. And everyone is very excited about that. So make sure that your eyes are on that. And also, you guys are going to want to make sure that you have a cake baked. And I know y'all hear me typing. Y'all also are gonna want to have your birthday cake ready, because Taylor's favorite person, Kim Kardashian, it's also her birthday on that day. So you want to throw a little party. Maybe you want to listen to Midnights and then say, okay, Taylor, let me put you on pause because it's Kim Kardashian's birthday. I need to go tweet her happy birthday. I need to send a Postmates milk bar cake to her house. I don't know if she likes that, but I know she likes food from my old job because her assistants used to come in there all the time. So maybe you want a Mediterranean bowl, girl, and with that lemon tahini, girl. Maybe you want it on the side, girl. I don't know. Maybe. And then, girl, we've got 2 albums, y'all. Let me know if these albums are going to sway you away from listening to Midnights immediately. Now, we've got Carly Rae Jepsen, her album. And I love Miss Carly Rae Jepsen. Where's Wesley? Wesley loves Carly Rae Jepsen too. Carly Rae Jepsen's album, The Loneliest Time, is coming out. So, listen, Carly, I might be a little lonely on that album release. Damn, you don't change it. Carly, she's dropping her album. I don't know if you guys are, gonna run to get that. But maybe you guys, maybe. You just might. And last but not least, please let me know if you are going to run and listen to Meghan Trainor's new album, Taking It Back, ahead of Taylor Swift's Midnight's release. So those are all of the other things happening on October 21st. I'm just saying these are all the things that are happening on the 21st. Listen, for all we know, Taylor could drop, well, she can't drop it on October 21st, but for all we know, next year, Taylor could drop Style featuring Harry Styles. That's my dream, is that we get Style featuring Harry Styles, Taylor's version. We might. I bet there's 2 songs about both Harry and Kim on this album. Things they did that kept her up at night. Now that's a theory. Now that's taste. Ooh, your mind is real powerful. I would have never thought that, but I'm also not an Easter egg girl like that. But wow, your mind is so powerful. Very saying Kimmy couldn't pay me enough to pause Miss Taylor for her. Bam! Lizzie said, LMAO, Kim will get an influx of happy birthday tweets at like 1:30 a.m., whatever the exact runtime of Midnights is. I'm dead. Ooh, let's hope that this album is 90 minutes. Let's hope. Been following your socials for a couple of years. Your energy is so fun and contagious. I definitely will be up there dancing with you. Take care, Courtney. Thank you so much, Cakes. I love you. I don't want to be dancing alone. I'm dead. C said, I see 0 distraction. What do you mean? Y'all, hold on. What y'all talking about? Listen, we got some. Listen, Taylor, you might be shook because Meghan Trainor is coming for that ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, look, she got M Train on the side of is that a college dorm bed? Because the M train is speeding to the number one spot. And Carly Rae is saying, Taylor, you better watch your back. That's why I'm peeking over my shoulder, because it's gonna be the loneliest time when I'm up at the number one spot. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know I'm so silly today. Y'all better stop acting like y'all not gonna stream Meghan Trainor and Carly Rae Jepsen before you even think about Taylor Swift. What? Are you kidding me? I'm dead. Katie said, listen, the only iconic day I'm looking forward to is the moment is September 17th, because that's when Alice enters her Wonderland. Oh my God, please have an Alice in Wonderland themed party. You probably are already. I'm sure that's like the 50th. I'm sure I'm the 50th person that said that already, but I'm sure it will be supreme and everything. Mr. Makeshift said, I love them, but my order will be Taylor, Carly, Meghan. Listen, at least you have, I love that you have room for all. I also have room for all. Y'all know I love being funny and annoying. But I also have room for all. It was just like, I didn't even realize when Taylor dropped her album that like all of these other things were like happening the same day. Specifically that Meghan Trainor album. I saw a tweet that she like announced her album like in June, and I was like, I like Meghan Trainor a lot. Girl, that made no noise. It was quiet for that. I didn't even know Meghan Trainor's album was coming out. Now I know. Do you think that Carly Rae and Meghan Trainor should move their album dates? For the record, love all the women. Y'all know Carly Rae Kiss album, love her down. But like also I want her album to sell. So like maybe we can push her up. Let's get Carly like a week before. We could push Meghan like, let's put Meghan at a month away. Let's put her ass at like, let's get Meghan for like Thanksgiving. Cutting up turkey and taking it back with Meghan Trainor. Like that's what I need. But like for me personally, I'm sure that day I'll probably only listen to Taylor. That's just me. Mr. Makeshift said, I'll add an order, but it's only Taylor and I'm from Carly in the prime. I'm dead. Destiny! That's my girl. Very said if they want to push numbers, yes. They're great musicians, but Taylor's going to blow everybody out of the water. I agree. My thing is this. I wonder what that phone call is like, or what that feeling is like when you've put your all into an album, recording an album, what have you, and then you kind of have your team all together, your date set and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, Beyonce's album's coming out that day. Adele's dropping that day. Taylor Swift said, it's up for y'all. It's like if you want to push numbers, yes. Then it's like, girl, you gotta move. Katie is saying, I'm excited for Meghan's album. I don't think they should move their dates since it was already set, but like you said, they need their own time because everyone is going to listen to Taylor. I agree, Katie. I don't want them to move I do want them to move their dates. But I also want them to do well. I would rather Carly and Meghan battle it out a week before, and Taylor come and just because it's not like Taylor's gonna be number one for like 1 week. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. It ain't gonna be no. So it's gonna be forever. They need to go on ahead and move that. Sia saying if Meghan's album comes with a parental advisory sticker, I might check it out. Otherwise, she can keep it. Respectfully. She said, my name is no, my sign is no, my number is no. You need to let it go. I was let me put my elbow here. I was at a gathering with some friends recently, and we were like talking about like who we stand or whatever, and it was like, oh, Courtney, you're the Barb Swiftie hybrid, like, oh, you like Bad Bunny, like, oh, you like Beyonce, blah blah blah. And like our other friend we were like, oh, who do you stand? And he was like, Meghan Trainor. Like, and it's not the fact that he's stand Meghan Trainor. It was the bitch. He was so confident. He was like, "Oh, Meghan Trainor," and it was like the room went silent. Like, y'all, we didn't know what to say. It was like, "Oh, that's what's up." Like, it was like so silent. Bless him. Bless Meghan Trainor, because Meghan Trainor does make great music. But like, Meghan, Carly, please move them dates. We want y'all to have y'all own moment, even if y'all battle it out the week before. Please. Okay, now I want to mention before we get out of here. I'm really got the giggles off of Meghan, Carly, Kim, and Harry being on the same day. Megan Thee Stallion is gonna be on She-Hulk. What a transition. Do y'all want to see Megan Thee Stallion act? Is that something that you're interested in? Seeing Megan Thee Stallion hulking it up? It was something that I didn't really expect, but also I'm not exactly surprised. They haven't really given us much information on her exact role on the She-Hulk show, but I mean, I'm here for it. She just appeared in P-Valley as Tina Snow, and everyone seemed to really like that. The one thing that kind of stuck out about me when I was doing the research on this particular story was the fact that Megan had mentioned that she wanted to be in a reboot of Bring It On. And that had my brain sizzling in the microwave, because a Bring It On reboot, necessary. We need that. But Megan Thee Stallion and Bring It On makes so much sense. Like, what I think about Megan Thee Stallion, and you guys will probably think about other things when you think about Megan Thee Stallion. I think about party girl, like your tall party girlfriend that's in college, that's also athletic, but also like on her shit in school. Like that brand, like that Bring It On brand, I think that she's absolutely perfect for. But I don't want her, don't judge me, because I'm about to sound like a hypocrite. I don't want her to do like a Bring It On straight to DVD moment. I'm going to follow that up with the Bring It On DVD side, straight to DVD movies are some of the best ones out of the franchise. Hayden Panettiere, bitch. That one with Solange, 8. I think it's called All or Nothing. 8. When it was crumping and then Rihanna came out in the end, 8 down. The sequel, trash. Trash. We need a Bring It On reboot. We need Megan Thee Stallion in that reboot. And we need, I don't know what Kirsten Dunst is up to. I feel like I haven't seen her in a while. But let's call her. Let's call her up. Gabrielle Union, I believe, tweeted like the other day, like 48 hours ago, like, she's ready. She's, girl, call me and I'm turning into ISIS real quick. And I think that, imagine if like Megan Thee Stallion was like Gabrielle Union's daughter in the Bring It On reboot. Could you imagine? I'm here for it. I think for me personally, I would rather see Megan Thee Stallion act in something scripted than do another judging moment on Legendary. And although I did enjoy her on Legendary, I think replacing Megan with Keke Palmer really showed us the kind of constructive criticism that I personally was looking for. So let's get Megan more work. Let's keep her in She-Hulk. Let's get her in this Bring It On reboot. And she had also mentioned that she had admired the career of like Queen Latifah and Ice Cube, because they were like rappers and then they went on to do, like, Queen Latifah had the talk show. She's like an actress as well. I could see Megan doing that. I could see her doing that. Destiny, I'm gagged by the thought too. I'm gagged. Yeah, let's keep Megan working. Okay, y'all. You know we can't do my little show without talking about them. So we got her. Khloe Kardashian. We got Khloe Kardashian. Y'all know we do. And so it's been about 3 weeks since she's, had this baby with Tristan Thompson via surrogate. And she kind of addressed her baby news in an interview with Elle. And when she was kind of asked how she's been doing as a mom of two, she said, "I know it's cliche, but I love everything, even the hard parts." She says her kids challenge me as a person. So being able to shape little people into really incredible big people is an honor and a gift. We have to take those roles seriously, especially in today's day and age, with how much accessibility children have and the information they're exposed to so young. It's super scary. But I take my job very seriously. I love it so much. All right, y'all. I mean, that's what she said. She said that she's glad she had a baby. Are you glad that Khloe Kardashian had a baby with Tristan Thompson? Hashtag yes, baby. Hashtag no, baby. No, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't always love talking about the Kardashians, but I do. I must admit, it does feel weird if I like do an entire show and there is something about them and I just don't bring it up. So Khloe's happy that she had another baby with Tristan Thompson. There's something about Tristan Thompson that makes me feel like all of this is like set up and he just like accepted pickle juice in the situation. I want to believe that like he's awful, and I'm sure that he is to an extent. But y'all just don't feel like at the beginning, like once True, like I'll say this, like speculation, not confirmation. Like once True was born, Khloe and Tristan was like, girl, Tristan was like, girl, I don't want you. And Khloe was like, girl, I don't want you. But I need this second baby though. And Tristan was like, well, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. And Khloe and Chris was like, well, as long as you are okay with us dragging your ass every time you step out with somebody and you get caught up, then that's the deal. Like I just don't believe that Tristan is just like randomly getting caught out there. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit. I feel like if Madison were here, she'd be like, you're giving him too much credit. I'd junk punch him right away. But like, I just feel like there's some understanding between the family and Tristan. Like maybe he's getting a coin on the side for being Khloe's storyline. Like, I don't know, y'all. Something smells real fish markety about this. Mr. Makeshift said hashtag okay baby on the way. Destiny said hashtag baby. Hashtag what a mess baby. Tambra said hashtag no baby. C said hashtag but I love him. Randy said, oh, can she show them strength when she continued to allow herself to be treated like shit? How can she show them how parents are supposed to be your life on a constant, but explain Tristan, aka donor? I think that if there is an understanding between Tristan and the Kardashian family, I think that when the children are old enough, they will be aware of that understanding. And I'm sure that the children are already aware of some understandings already. I mean, someone's got to make sense of Kanye's behavior to the children on Kim's end. And, someone's got to make sense of Scott's addiction and those first, all of the seasons of the Kardashians. And, where the hell did Corey come from? Like, I'm sure there's lots of understandings. Not that I've been behind the Kar-Jenner gates, because Lord knows I haven't. And I'm sure they won't ever let me behind them. Although I would run back there in a second if y'all let me, and I wouldn't say shit. As someone that it's weird having like different life experiences from Holly Scoop to now, because now I can say that I have seen a lot in these mansions and at these events and with the girlies, right? And I just think that with what I've seen, I can agree that not all is what it seems, and that there is just a lot of, we're shocked as an audience when we see the news and stuff. They not shocked at all, because it's been happening and everyone is just very honest about what's going on. Maybe it's just a secret from the us, you know? So sometimes when I put my Courtney from the Circle glasses on and I can fake become a them, I see things. Not to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like I see things, you know? I see things, I hear things, I see whispers, and I see understandings, you know? So, not giving Tristan credit at all, because he's still a mess box. But I just wonder if there's the understanding of, okay, Tristan, listen, TMZ done called us and said they got this photo of you and this woman. And Chris is like, all right, this is what we gonna do. Khloe, get your ass over there and cry. Khloe, put this on your Instagram story. Tristan, you put this on your Instagram. Kim, all right, camera's rolling. Kim, all right, start crying. Like, you know, it's, that should be planned. Cam saying, here's a good question. Cam is saying, do all of Tristan's children even know each other? Do you ever think they will be in a family photo together? I don't know. I want to say, isn't there, maybe when I was back at Holly Scoop, wasn't there like a photo of Prince and True like a long time ago? I don't know about recently, but I think that we will be in for a lot of interesting stories when a lot of the children hit 16, 17. Because I think there will be children that stick with understanding, right? I think there will be kids that accept, okay, we don't talk about this because this is what's keeping our family intact. And then I think we're going to have like, and this is not shade at all, I think that we will have some of the children like a Mason maybe, like a North maybe, that will go against that and speak their mind and let it all out. And maybe one day True going to be like, well, I'm going to go and hang out with Prince. That's his name, right? Prince. I'm going to go hang out with Prince. And her and the brother go and hang out with Prince. And maybe that's how everyone comes together, is through the children. Maybe. Interesting. See, you have been cracking me up this whole entire show. If the Kardashians can take a family picture with Popeye's chicken on a private plane, anything is possible. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to catch up on any episodes of my podcast, Homecoming Queens, with my bestie from the Circle, Savannah, down in the description box below. Follow me on social media. All of that stuff is, hang on, right down here. Follow me on all that there. Support the show any way that you want to, because I love that you just show up. If you're watching after, please leave a comment telling me what your favorite story is. Love you down. And don't you forget that the world keeps spinning. And so shall you. Love your faces. I will see you guys next Wednesday for another Green Chair Chats with me, Courtney Revolution, the homosexual. Alrighty. Bye, guys.